licenses, please help me welcome SEBC Rohit Mehta!
May I request all the first timers to stand up? Let's start with a story. All the first timers. You know, one fine day, a king of a kingdom, he threw a party at his ranch, and in between the party, he asked all the young salespeople from his ranch to go on one side of the pool, and he said, I have a bet to make. And everybody got excited. King is making a bet. He said, among all you young guys, whoever will cross this pool first, I will have three choices. First choice you can have $10 million. Second choice you can have all the land that belong to me. And the third choice you can have is you can have hand of my daughter. And as you know, I only have one daughter. So whoever will have her hand will have everything that I have. But before anybody of you young guys jump into the pool, I want to warn you that this pool is full of crocodiles and you can lose your life as well. The moment he said it, there was a guy like me jump into the pool and not in seconds, within milliseconds, fly by the pool, and this king is holding my hand. He said, Bravo, come over. You did not think about your life. You did not think about adversities, that is crocodile. You did not think about your competition. You did not think about what other people think about you. You are a true champion. What do you need? Do you need $10 million? And I said, no, sir. He said, do you need all the land that belongs to me? And I said, no, sir. He said, I knew you are smart. You want to marry my daughter and have everything that I have. And I said, no, sir. And there was a pin drop silence. And he said, shout out loud, what do you need? And I said, I need to know the name of the person who pushed me into the pool. So many of you got pushed today, and that is how your life is about to change. Give yourself a round of applause. I got pushed to a convention like this in 2014. MGM Grand, Road 203, 202, that is where my life has changed. And I came to that convention. Anybody know how does it feel to make sick calls at your job and they're not giving you day off? So that was me, to come to the convention. And I attended my first convention. I was on work permit that time, 25 years young. No car, doing 3 jobs, 105-hour weekly schedule. I did, before that I did 58 appointments, no result. And I remember in my first presentation, I said World Financial Bank, but not World Financial Group. That was where I came from. And that day I sat down at that convention, and everybody who went on the stage say, I make $1 million, I make $1 million. And I thought, that these people are aliens. Probably right after the convention, they're going to go backstage, helipad will come in and take them away. And the next thing you know, they said, you can leverage us, you can learn from us. And they were all sitting in the chairs like today. I got amazed and I thought it is too good to be true. But that day, I did not start with confidence. I started with courage. That day, God spoke to me and said, this is the company that can change your life. And, from there, by 35 years after, we made our first million and then it multiplied from there. So if our life can change, your life can change. That is the one big step we made. I remember I used to be in the medical profession. I told my mentor, I said, I'm a medical guy. He said, do you have a stamp on your body saying a medical guy? If you are in a profession for a few years of time, that doesn't mean it's a lifetime sentence. You can improve, you are not a tree. And my wife, 2017, she quit her nursing and since then, we never looked back. So my question to everybody, what does big step and big impact mean to you? For us, it is putting God first. Because understanding, God give us the courage to feel the adversity, because next level of growth will require next level of challenges. Big step is also, you sow the seeds of big step and you reap the fruit of big impact. Big impact is the compounding interest of your big step. Big step also, realizing that you have an opportunity here to change the stars of your last name forever. It is to realize that for your family, for your kids, it is not the next hero, is not the next celebrity. It is not the next Batman or Spider-Man or Superman. Nobody is going to come save the families. It is WFG man or WFG woman, and that is person, that is you. Give yourself a round of applause for it. Your movement is now, my friends. If you are waiting for this time, this is your time. So what does big impact means? Big impact is not only in numbers, it is also the life impacted. It's the community empowered. It's the protection place, the wealth created for all the family. That is the impact we are making in the society. It is also deciding for yourself. When I talk about big step, it is also staying loyal to the source, because God cannot come to us directly. God always sends a source, and World Financial Group is that source in our life to change our life. You tell me, North America, which other company gives somebody an opportunity to be a level playing field where they can be at big stages every single year, right? This is the company. This is also, big step is also to be coachable to your mentor, because it's not about the coach, it's about our devotion and our coachability to our leadership. That is what big step is. Now, in big impact, the impacts you can create for generations, for your family, for other families around. If you're waiting for a sign, everybody, this is your sign. And you don't need all the answers. You need the courage. Why you need the courage? Because behind the courage is your next version. Behind the courage is your next generational, leap that is coming up. Your breakthrough that is coming up, after that courage. Because, when we talk about the business, our business does not change life, it impacts them. It empowers them. It multiplies them. And guess what? Empowered people. Anybody empowered in this room? Right? Empowered people. Your legacy is being written right here. And someday, if you make a decision today, someday somebody will stand on your shoulder and say, because you took the big step, my life will never be the same again. Are you ready to become that man or woman for your family? Right? If you are, everybody go on your feet. When like-minded people join hands together, move in one direction to achieve single goal, miracle happen. And this company, we are about to make some miracle. When success is your only choice, success doesn't have a choice. So if you're a proud WFG, I'm going to say 3 times I am, and you say WFG. Let's shout out that whole Vegas listen to it. I am!